Housing for People with Disability in My Community, the Pilot Project, August 2026. Joseph.connellan. Slide 1, the Pilot Project. Welcome. This is the workbook for Housing for People with Disability in My Community, a pro bono series looking at how local communities can better understand and respond to the housing needs of people with disability. What you're about to see is the Pilot Project, a practical, low-cost approach that any community group can pick up and run themselves. My name's Joseph.connellan. Details are on screen if you'd like to get in touch. Slide 2, the Community Workbook Project. So why does this project exist? People want to help people with disability get better housing, but the pathways are complex, hard to navigate, and specialist assistance is expensive. This workbook closes that gap. Its purpose is simple: to help groups in a community understand, at little or no cost, the housing needs of people with disability in their own area and to identify practical pathways to better housing. It does that through 3 parts. First, it looks at people with disability and their housing, understanding who is affected and how housing shapes their lives. Second, it defines housing demand, looking at the impact of housing barriers at an individual level. And third, it sets out housing segments, the actual range of housing options available to people with disability, so groups can see what's realistic and what's possible. Slide 3, how it works. The Shire of Mount Alexander pilot. We're testing this concept in practice right now with the Mount Alexander Shire Accommodation and Respite Group, MASAG. The pilot is built with AI tools, but overseen throughout by an experienced consultant, and it follows 5 steps. It starts with a structured presentation, combining key concepts with local information and contacts. That's done. A video then brings that presentation to life for easy viewing. Also done. A companion workbook helps the group capture key ideas and work through the material together. That's underway now. Next, a feedback video will capture what comes back in the returned workbooks, planned for mid-August. And finally, a feedback session built around that returned material lays the foundations for what happens next, planned for late August. The presentation, video, and workbook are all available now at joseph.connellan.com. Slide 4, get involved. This is report number 3 in the Housing People with Disability in My Community pro bono series, and I'm looking for more communities to pilot it with. It can be run in any local government area in Victoria, and like the rest of this series, all of the work is offered pro bono. If your community wants to be part of it, or you'd just like to see the workbooks and videos from the pilot so far, everything's available at joseph.connellan.com. Questions and comments are genuinely welcome. You can reach me directly at joseph.connellan@gmail.com.